beautiful passage today from the book of Numbers. Generally, we follow the cycle of Torah readings in the synagogue and choose the opening paragraphs of the weekly reading for our daily lessons here in the Hebrew class. And we're on the book of Numbers, which in Hebrew is known as Bamidbar, the wilderness. And this particular passage deals with the assignments of the priests in relationship to taking apart the portable sanctuary, the Mishkan, in the desert and preparing it for the journey ahead. So as we know, the portable sanctuary was erected and disassembled countless times during the 40-year wanderings in the desert, and each family of priests had their assignment. So that's the context of the verses we're looking at, and this picture happens to be of the high priest, the Kohen Gadol. And by the way, that word Kohen has a Swahili cognate. Does anybody remember the Swahili cognate for Kohen?
Yes, Kuhani.
Kuhani, well done, beautiful, Kuhani. And actually, we may spend some time a little later on reviewing our cognates, and maybe we've learned some new ones to add to the list. But this Kohen Gadol, the high priest, wears a breastplate which is inlaid with precious stones. And he would communicate with God through this breastplate. The stones would light up in different patterns, and he would understand messages from God. So the trick to our Hebrew verses is to take a look at some milim, or vocabulary words, and then find those milim within the verse. And in the process, we learn some vocabulary, and usually we also learn some grammar. So Gideon, since you have such an awesome connection today, let me ask you to lead us in the review of the milim, the vocabulary words. They're in red, and you can recite them in Hebrew and give us the translations kindly.
Okay. Ben, son.
Nice.
Kodesh, hall.
Holy.
Avodah, work.
Very nice. And I believe that's it, just those three. So let's find first the instance of avodah. Can we find avodah in our verse, Gideon?
Yes.
Okay.
The first line, second word.
Nice.
Avodat.
Beautifully spoken. Very well spoken. The tav at the end is a connecting letter. We call it smichut, or connection. It signifies a relationship between the word avodah and the word following. So it means of.
Yeah.
It means of. The tav in this case means of. Joseph, can you kindly find an instance of our vocabulary word ben, son, in our verse?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
In the first line, the third word, we have Benay.
Very nice. Once again, we have a letter at the end, the yud,
Yes.
which is functioning as a connecting letter, or a smichut. And again, it means of. So what we have is avodat, work of, b'nai, the children of Kehat. Kehat was one of the Levite families, was the family Kehat. So the sons of Kehat, or
Benay Kehat.
Exactly, b'nei kahat. So zot this, avodat b'nei kahat. This is the work of the sons of Kehat. Do you want to give that verse a try, Joseph, the first line?
Yes. Zot evdat b'nei
Avodat.
kehat.
Nice. Try that second word once more, avodat.
Avodat.
Very nice. Very nice. And then our last word is Kodesh. Where does the word Kodesh appear, or does it appear in a couple of places, Joseph?
Yes, it appears in the second line,
Right.
the last word, and also the very last word.
Very nice. The last word has the masculine ending,
Yes.
yud mem im, which means plural. So if Kodesh means holy things, Kodashim, holy thing, Kodashim or HaKodashim would mean the holy things. So we have Kodesh, Kodesh, HaKodashim. It's idiomatic. It's basically saying the holiest of the holy items were the responsibility of B'nai Kahat. So B'nai Kahat had a supreme responsibility for the holiest of the items in the portable Mishkan. And the holiest of the holy items was called the Holy of Holies, was the Ark of the Covenant, where the high priest alone could enter in and perform the service, and where the broken pieces of the stones of the Ten Commandments were also placed in the Ark of the Covenant. Joseph, kindly give us then the whole passage, and then we'll have Maria translate for us.
Okay. Zot avodat
Nice.
b'nei kehat
Well done.
ve'ohel omeid
Moed.
moed kodesh hakodeshim.
Beautiful. Maria, we have the translation down here below. You can unmute your audio and give us the English kindly.
This is the service of the sons of Kohath in the tent of meeting about the most holy things.
Beautiful. Let's go on to the next passage. And again, let's read the Hebrew vocabulary. Gideon, if you give us the vocabulary once more, and then we'll look for those words inside the verse. If you can unmute your audio and give us the vocabulary, Gideon, that would be great. Let me see what's up with Gideon. Have we lost Gideon? Gideon, kindly, if you can unmute, then you're welcome to give us the new vocabulary. Great. Let me rejoin the. Yeah, go ahead, Gideon. The vocabulary for the second verse.
Aaron.
Actually, this is the red stuff is the vocabulary.
I'm sorry. Yep.
That's okay.
Nasa.
Nasa.
Travel.
All right.
Kisa.
Well done.
Cover.
Yeah.
Yarad. Go down.
Well done. So Maria, we're looking for Nasa, the Nun Samech Ayin, Nasa. can we find nasa in our
First
verse?
one, last word.
Nice, well done. Do you want to try pronouncing that one?
I don't recognize those letters.
Okay, how about the first letter?
Is that a new one?
The very first letter, the black letter.
Binso.
A bet?
Right. Then your nun.
Binso.
How about the next letter?
A mem?
It looks like a mem, so feet, but it's curvy at the bottom, on the bottom. So we always get the mem and the samach confused. So this is the samach. And then how about the last letter?
An iron?
Right. So let's review the letters once more.
Bet? Nun? Samic? Iron.
Right. So now we just have to try and fit the vowels in there. This shva acts as a stop sign. So it's chirik under the bet, and then we stop on the nun sound, bin.
Binsho.
Bean?
And then
Sorry.
bin is good. And then do you recognize this vowel up above the samach?
Hold on.
Ho?
Right. So samach plus o gives us so. Right.
So?
And then what do we do with this kamatz under the ayin?
A?
What sound does patach make?
Ah?
Right. So let's try it again. Bean.
Bean?
Continue.
So? A? Soa?
There you go. Once more.
Soa?
Bean soa. Very nice.
Good.
So the bet, Joseph, has several meanings. Do you recall any of the meanings of the bet?
Mm-hmm. Yes, for.
It's been a while. Yes, it could be. Or it could be with or in. So in this case, it means in, like bin soa, in the travelings of the camp, bin soa hamachana. It's so great to have our joiner from Indonesia. I see you've unmuted your audio. Welcome to our class. Are you able to say hello?
Hi,
It's great to have you. Welcome. We're
Welcome.
very happy to
Toda,
have you.
Toda.
Bevakasha. You are interested in learning some Hebrew, I guess.
Yeah, I'm really interested. I really like.
Very nice. Well, after our scripture lesson, will you allow me to give you your first Hebrew letters, kindly?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. All right, so let's continue being detectives now. I didn't give you the word ben again, but I think we have the vocabulary word ben in our new verse. Gideon, can you find ben in our new verse?
Yeah. Me?
Yes, Gideon.
Ah, okay. Um,
Oh, Gideon is
and
Gideon.
this one, yeah. Beva, Aharon, Va, Vanaim, right?
Right, uvanav. Very close. Uva aharon uvanav. Well
The
done.
last word.
May I,
Oh,
yeah. May I ask your name, my friend from Indonesia? May I ask your name?
yeah. Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Welcome, Carlos.
Anime, Panama, Toda.
Um, what time is it in your city? Mahasha'a. What time is it?
בפנמה השעה 8. Sorry, 12.
12. Okay, it's late. Thank you for staying awake for us.
No, the 12 like no. In
Daytime.
Iran, we
Oh,
have 12.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, daytime. Okay, great. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Gideon Kenga, kindly help us
Hey.
with the pronunciation of this full verse, and we'll translate, and then we'll give Carlos some of his Hebrew letters. I think you can read us the verse now, Gideon.
Yes. Uva Aharon Uvanain.
So this is a little tricky, this
Uvanav.
Yud Vav Uvanav. It's an-
Uvanav
right,
Biniso A
nice.
Hamakane
המחנה.
Very nice.
Vehori do
Vehoridu.
et parochet
Nice,
Hamasach
nice.
Vehusu
Let's get that vowel correctly under the chaf.
וכיסו.
Vehusu va et Eron Haedut
Very nice. Ha'edut. Uva Aharon Uvanav, and Aaron and his sons came, Binsoa Hamachana, at the time of journeying the camp, when the camp was breaking for a new journey. V'horidu et parochet hamasach. They took down the curtain which separated the holy place from the Holy of Holies. The parochet hamasach was a veil which separated one part of the holy sanctuary from the most holy inner sanctum where the ark was. That was the parochet hamasach. So Aaron and his sons took that down, and specifically this was the job of the family of Kehat. V'chisuva et Aron ha'edut. And they covered the Ark of the Covenant with this veil, with this curtain. So that was one of the jobs of Bnei Kahat, the children of Kahat, to take the veil down and cover the Ark of the Covenant with it to get ready for the next journey. Very nice, guys. Maria, could you read the English translation for us?
When the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall go in, and his sons, and they shall take down the veil of the screen and cover the ark of the testimony with it.
Very nice. So that concludes our scripture lesson. Now let's introduce Carlos to his first Hebrew letters.